God, it's cold in here. Hey guys, how's it going? So there's a reason why I'm stripped down like this. Don't worry, this is gonna make sense. I'm not just naked on my chair just because. Even though this is how I want to do most of my videos half the time, but I know that I will get flagged on YouTube, so don't worry. This intro makes sense. Well, that was a weird and kind of sexy intro. Not as bad as my Nymphomaniac review, though. That was like pure sexy. Well, welcome to Real Reviews, guys. I'm Chase Lead. I'm here to review 2 Days, One Night. This is the new film starring Marion Cotillard, who was actually nominated for an Oscar just recently for this exact role. And it's directed by Luc Dardenne and Jean-Pierre Dardenne. And though that's about as close as a pronunciation you will ever see get out of this mouth hole. So just deal with it. So this story basically follows Marion Cotillard's character, who is a mother, and she has a job. You know, it's very, very normal. But she realizes that her coworkers decided to take a pay raise in exchange for her dismissal of the company, and she works out something with her boss to where she goes around her coworkers' house for 2 days and one night, all of them, and she tries to convince them to basically keep her job instead of taking the pay bonuses. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, that's a pretty basic story. Yeah, it is, and that's the reason why I was topless in the beginning, or naked. It's because this story is very stripped down. It's not flashy. It's not heavy CGI. It's not heavy budget. This is a small, contained story that's stripped down to the bone, and it's very basic storytelling with a lot of emotional punch to it. And that's what I really liked about the directing of this film. This film seemed very realistic. All the characters seemed like people you could see down the street or people that you work with. And Marion Cotillard portrays someone that you can actually see kind of go through with this and kind of see what they're kind of going through in terms of like you accepting money versus, you know, keeping someone at their job. Like it's a lot of psychological like elements to this that kind of defies us as humans. It's like, do you really want to do that to someone? Like, make them lose their job over, like, maybe getting a 5% bump in pay or 2%? I don't know, but they really ask these questions, and it's not like a philosophical movie, but like I said, it's very simple, but you can tell like these questions are being displayed in front of us, and they question our moral values, and they just question us as human beings as we just see this simple story of this woman trying to fight back to get her job. And like I said, there's just a lot going on in this very simple story, but the directors totally pulled it off, and I was totally invested from start to finish. The acting. Marion Cotillard carries this movie. She absolutely deserves this Oscar nom. And the reason why I like her character so much is because this is probably like the first time in a very long time where I've seen her in a film where I can go, oh wow, she's like super relatable. Like she's just like all of us. Like, because this is a subject that is applicable to today's time with, you know, the economy like as shitty as it is, and, you know, people greedy, and, you know, they would do this over keeping someone at their job. You know, it's very, you know, just like I said, it's very relatable, and I love the rawness of her character. I love the fact that she's got emotional depth, even though this is just her going around asking to keep her job. There's a lot of stuff happening at home, and it's just so powerful in her performance that you kind of feel like kind of empty inside, because it's stuff that like you go through on a daily basis. And so that's what I really liked about her performance. It was just very nuanced and very raw and just very intense for the simple story that it was. Cinematography. The cinematography is not like out of this world. I mean, it's shot very, very nicely. I would say very nicely. It's a very nice package. And most of the scenes carry on for like 5 to 10 minutes straight. Like there would be a shot of her asking one of her coworkers, you know, explaining to her why she needs this job, why she needs it for her family, and all this stuff. And like it would stay on that shot, just them interacting, and I found that more powerful than cutting from face to face in that style. I rather them keep it on that shot for 5 to 10 minutes. It kind of lets the emotions stick a little bit more versus cutting every 10 seconds. It wouldn't work for this type of storytelling. It's a very slow, kind of revealing story. It's not some fast paced action movie. So the cinematography works in that regard, which leads me into the editing. This movie's about an hour and a half long, and I found it compelling. Now, like I said, the whole story is her going around asking to keep her job. A lot of people might find that boring. A lot of people might find that stupid or uninteresting. I didn't. I found a lot of stuff to kind of really grasp from this film and the story, like I said, because the recession is something that is going on right now, and what she's doing is she's fighting for her life and for her job, but people are taking the money. It's, like I said, it's very, very human, and I found it interesting. I didn't find it to drag at all. I found it pays actually perfectly. It sets up the premise, and the middle of it is her trying to get it back, and then the very end, is the resolution. I don't want to spoil or anything, but I thought it was edited very well. The rhythm was right with this story. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Very simple story, great acting. She deserves her Oscar nomination. It's shot nicely. It's edited, very, very well. It's just a nice package of a film. And it gets down to the human emotions and the human core, and just makes you question things. But overall, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. I actually enjoyed it that much. If you can try to find this film, please go out and see it. If you're in Dallas, I know for a fact it's playing at the Angelica on Mockingbird Lane, so go check that out on Friday, January 23rd. So what did you guys think of 2 Days, One Night? Comment that place rub on my face and let me know. If you have seen this, or if you want to see it, if you like Marion Cotillard, please let me know. Because this was definitely a nice hidden little gem that I appreciated watching. So, yeah, I guess that'll do it, guys. Thanks for watching Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I have to review next. See you guys later.